it's good. This is kind of just a little bit more of a gradual downhill.
Okay.
The steep part of the hill is probably another 500 meters from this, basically. So what gear is that you're in right now? 6th gear?
Yep.
Okay. So you see
the sign there.
that yellow sign there?
Yep.
Okay, so right between this pole and that yellow sign is where I'd want to start shifting down to 5th gear and then 4th gear.
Okay.
Nice one, good shift. And a little brake application. There you go. There you are, right on. Okay, and then from this point onwards here, we're going to be going relatively slow. Okay, so 4-way flashers on. Now you can pick up your throttle just a hair here, just to keep us from going too slow. Once you've got a little experience behind you, you'll probably find that your distance between the hill and where you're starting to downshift is a little greater than what we are. But this is good and safe for what we're doing today.
You don't notice the valley until you get here.
Yeah, it's a very sharp little coulee we go through here. Right where that dump truck is right there, that's where you want to basically start getting on your engine brakes and making sure that you're taking the hill cautiously. Some things to watch for on hills like this also is take a look at the type of traffic that's coming up. That dump truck there, you know, it might just be a single dump truck coming up the hill, but it could also be an indicator that there's many more coming up because maybe there's a big construction job out behind us somewhere.
Yep.
And the same up here is if you see rig movers coming up here. If you see a truck hauling a piece of a drilling rig up here, you can just about guarantee. Okay, back off and let your engine brakes come on. You have your foot on? Okay, hit the gas pedal once then. There you go.
Okay, just reset it.
Yeah, it was just below 1,000 RPM, yeah. Okay, and then just a little bit of braking power. Yeah, there you go.
I've done this hill on a pickup before.
Oh, have you? Okay, you know where we are now then.
Just an idea, yeah.
Okay. There you are, right on. Yeah, with these hairpin corners, you really do want to be cautious of other traffic. So another thing you can do is on this one here, because it's on your side, you can take a look back and actually judge who's coming up and just see who's going to be meeting you in the corner.
Yep.
Okay.
So far I'm not seeing nobody.
Okay. And then after our next little straight stretch here, we are going to encounter another 180-degree corner. And this time you're going to be completely blind to it, okay? So two things you can do is right now take as good a look ahead of you and just see if you see any traffic coming down the other side of the hill over there,
Okay.
just to judge who may be coming up to this corner.
Yep.
And if you've got a passenger like you do today, get your passenger to take a look down and see, because you're going to have to swing wide on this corner here to get the trailer around it. So right now, I am going to look back here, and looks safe to me right now, so you're okay to take it out. Anybody that came up now would see what you're attempting to do. So nice and wide around the corner. you see up the hill, you got a pickup truck coming down below you, or behind you,
Yep.
and another truck behind you. So don't change anything you're doing, maintain your pace, but just remember, within about 30-40 seconds, they're going to be behind you, and there is a chance that they're going to be blasting around you just to get around that big, slow truck, right?
Yep.
There's not a whole lot you can do other than, you know, maintain your safe road position and watch for them. Be ready to honk if there's an emergency situation, but if another motorist chooses to do something stupid, well, they do something stupid, you know. See up ahead at the end of this corner here, you've got the cement guardrails there.
Yep.
Okay. Once you're kind of around there, I'll point out exactly when we're there, but once you're around there, that's the point we can safely on this hill start to pick up a couple of gears. There is a little bit more downhill here, but not much.
Okay.
But it's safe enough that we can pick up a little bit of steam to climb up the other side, essentially. You staying back there?
Yep.
Good, right on.
Yeah, it's a bigger pickup with he's got a little trailer behind him.
Okay,
too.
cool. So 5th gear. Okay. And then if you want to, you could even pick up 6 to try and get this hill with a bit of steam, but you will probably have to shift back down to 5th somewhere on the hill, so just be prepared for that. And remember, when you do make that shift, you're going to need less engine revs to make it. Get that turbo spinning. This corner up ahead here is probably where you're going to be thinking about 5th gear, so I would make the shift now so it doesn't slow down too much. Okay, and then get on the throttle hard. Yeah, you betcha. Don't be afraid to put it right to the floor. We're not going to pick up a huge amount of speed by doing so, but we'll be putting a lot more power to the road and allow us to operate more efficiently. I would make a downshift to 4th here, so not much revs. 3rd, oh, you got her 4th, good, right on, nice one. And 4th gear will be fine for the rest of the hill. That's a new washout. Now you can start picking up some gears here again. Cool, that was a good one. Now another thing to remember when you're climbing hills like that is if you're in between 2 gear ranges and one of them is just too high and won't climb the hill, but the other one is a little bit too low and you're really over revving the motor, what I do at that point is I just back off on my throttle and just go a little slower. There's no point revving that motor to the point where you're wasting fuel and putting wear and tear on the motor. You know, you're already going slow already. You got your four-way flashers on. Just back off and
Turn them on for a bit.
you can turn them off now. No, I was just referring to when you're on the hill. You've got your four-ways on. You're already going very slow to begin with. Just back off your throttle enough that you're still pulling the hill at an efficient level, that you're not burning excessive fuel, not overtaxing the motor. So how do you feel about that?
Good.
Yeah? Felt relatively safe coming down there?
Yeah.
Good. That's how a person should feel on hills. You know, even no matter what the conditions, that's where you want to be at. Just a nice, safe feeling. You may be chained up coming down there in snow, you know, and taking it even more cautiously. You might even be down as low as first or second gear. But in all conditions, it should feel safe.
Well, it was nice. Like you said, you felt like you had control.
Yeah, and at any given time, we could have stopped there with no issues, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.